Here we go, y'all. Here we go. We are back. Hold on. Where did I put mine? Oh, well, bro. We back, y'all. Hey, welcome. You already know what we here for, man. You already know the format. You know how we've been doing this. Coming through here, coming in here, talking about all our draft picks. So today, I'll introduce you guys. Obviously, you already know them, but I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the next draft pick to talk about. Out of the third round, 91st pick out of Missouri, Tyron Hopper. Okay? Tyron Hopper, linebacker, weak side linebacker. So we doubled up on that. Double up. Does that sound familiar in this draft? Okay, so Brian Gutekunst doubled up. You know what I'm saying? Did what he had to do to just assure us and reassure us, number one, competition in camp. And number two, if we swing and miss hitting the ball on one, we can probably swing and try to hit on another one. Or if how we all plan it out, swing and hit both of them, right? So this is also one of the situations where I'm not on here, oh, this guy's the best ever. He's going to come in, day one starter. Okay, we had enough of that. The last players I was glazing about, we had enough of that. We can still glaze about this guy, right? He is still a good player, but he is what you might call a project player, which is okay, especially at the time that we made this pick. So, out of Missouri, he started at Florida, though. 2 years there, I believe. Transferred to Missouri, okay? RAS 7.42. So, again, normally we look at guys north of 9 like, oh, my God. We look at guys around 8s and okay, but this one, obviously, almost an 8, but a project player. But project players have a lot of things that you can work with. We can definitely work with 4.6, which is his 40 speed. And just his sideline to sideline, body just control, hips and all that. Like he is really, really, kind of, to a certain extent, a poor man's version of the previous pick, Edrian Cooper. I mean, they are pretty similar, as far as the violence, physicality. We'll get into some numbers. His career at Missouri, 132 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, 7 passes defended, interceptions, 5 sacks, 5.5 sacks. Let's just say 6. If you got 5, you got 5. If you get 5.5, that means you assisted somebody else. Fuck it. We'll just say 6 sacks. Coming out of that position, not bad at all. And another guy, all SEC. Can't take that away from him. But again, like I said, is this guy going to come in, be a day one starter? No, but what can he do with his athletic ability? And again, I told you his hip movement, sideline to sideline. He can definitely be a special teams contributor off the bat. Okay, that's one. And then another thing is depth. Hello, we need somebody behind Cooper. We need, again, when I looked at the linebacker roster so far, y'all seen it. We looked at it together. I said it on here. I'm like, yo, we need a little help. So again, that's more depth. But again, he has a lot of upside. Not everybody just running 4.6s out there. Not everybody just getting all SEC. You want to talk about familiarity or why we might have gotten him? The defense that he played in Missouri, 4-2-5. We will be playing the 4-2-5 the majority of the time in this defense with Jeff Hafley. Okay, so he's going to be familiar with that. So that's good. He averaged 6 tackles a game, man. He ain't the middle guy. He's the weak side guy. So for him to average 6 tackles a game, I mean, can't be mad at that. All SEC, can't be mad at that. Okay. And then again, his stat line is everywhere. It's not like he's just excelling in one thing. 132 tackles, 20 tackles for loss. Okay. So not only you tackling, but you are in the backfield, bro. He is a terror. If we want to talk some things that he can improve on, some of the mental stuff. He's just a hair late on reading plays. Hair late on, just he needs help in that aspect of things. And that can be worked on through coaching. Getting off of the block, he can work a lot better on that. And who else to learn from? And then again, let's just put it like this. With our boy Edrian Cooper, him and this guy, he's not learning from Cooper. They are learning together. They are both rookies, albeit one pick before the other one. One is supposed to be better than the other one. Obviously, we would have picked this guy with the pick that we picked Coop at, but clearly Cooper is the guy. Looks like the day one starter coming in. But who's to say that this guy won't go in there and be a special teams contributor? Who's to say that in the pinch? And then again, this is football. This is a physical sport. In the pinch, hey, all these guys ain't going to stay healthy, man. At some point in time, Quay might miss a game or two. McDuffie might miss a game or two. What happened when Devondre and Quay are two guys who we expected there to be the whole time? What happened when they got hurt? The emergence of Isaiah McDuffie came through. Okay? So, hey, not wishing for injuries, but imagine Coop just had a little bad injury before camp. I ain't want to even get there to even say nothing like that. He will be the guy that needs to be looked at to step up. Okay? Again, familiarity, 4-2-5. That's exactly what we're going to be in now. Physical, just like physically, and the way he causes terror and the way that he attacks is similar to Edrian Cooper, but Edrian got the edge on that one. But that's not to say that he can't learn. And as far as struggles getting off the blocks, I mean, you can get stronger. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to hit the weight room. That's what a project player is about. But also project players, if he's rough around the edges on a lot of things, what does Hafley do? What can you do for me well? So, yes, he may have problems in coverage, not athletically, but just knowing what's coming, and that's why he's a step late. He can go with any tight end out there. He can guard any running back out there coming out of the backfield. He's that athletic enough, has enough good sideline to sideline, those cone drills and stuff like that to be able to maneuver and do that. Okay, but so project, man, and it's a cool project. It's a project, again, like I said, might just be special teams day one. With his skill set and the way he's just attacks and causes havoc and tackles players, I mean, special teams would be great. And that's another thing that kind of gets you a foot in the door, at least. Everybody know if you play football and you sorry or you unknown, if you go on special teams, every coach I done played for, hey, if you go hard in special teams, that'll get you some time on the field. So we never know. He might be out there turning heads, knocking heads, man. And again, good problem to have. We're not going to put a ceiling on him. Yes, he was picked after Edrian, but who's to not say that he might not be the better one? It is up to him. It is up to how much he wants to buy in to this defense that he should be more familiar with. Buy into what everybody, all the coaching is doing. Campanile, after a while, he's been known as a linebackers coach, kind of coordinator type dude. After a while, he's going to get his own coordinator job. That's how highly I think of him. And I think he's really going to hook up our guys. And another thing, we like to get guys from the same college, right? This is not the case here. But if you look at Nick Bolton, Kansas City Chiefs linebacker, he just came from Missouri, where the same place where this guy came from, he was learning under him, came out and did pretty good. So as far as program, Missouri, they got it together as far as structure and a lot of other stuff. We can trust their players coming out. So yeah, he made the biggest impact when he finally did get to start his 12 games. And, that's when he led the team in tackles for losses. That's when he got 5.5 sacks. So, again, still all SEC. Not disrespect, but I'm saying he's almost like a poor man, or just a lesser version of the guy we picked before him, Edrian Cooper. So that's what I got on this guy. I didn't get up on here, y'all, talking about he's taking over, he's the next Lawrence Taylor, nothing like that. He is a project player, but I do see upside, and he has just raw talent and ability. You can be harnessed, you can be taught, you can be coached. We're not asking Missouri, hey, Missouri, get this player together so when we get him, he's a first-round starting NFL talent. No, Missouri, thanks for showing them some of the values. Thanks for putting them in. Thank you for, putting the work ethic and whatever else you did into him. But it is the Packers' job to turn him into an NFL player. So, again, like I always tell y'all, it's not about, hey, it's nice to see what they did in college, right? Number one, it doesn't always translate. We done seen many a times Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Lee, whoever, get picked where they shouldn't have been picked and become a draft bust. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's a crapshoot with everything, but if you see something out of it, and then again, just this coaching staff seems like they're going to make things simplistic from the jump. Okay. While they're installing this shit, it'll be simplistic. So if they know and kind of catch his learning curve, like, oh, maybe this is too much for him, they can just literally give him the assignments. Okay. Right here, guard the tight end. If he motions the other way, then you guard the running back out of the backfield. Or even easier. Oh, okay, hey, Tyron Hopper, hey, Cooper need a breather. He's on the sideline. This is a blitz play. Just go rush the quarterback. He can definitely do that, okay? It's up to the team. He can definitely play. Are we saying he's going to go out there and cover everything and do what we need to do? No. But in certain down and distance situations, say we get in the 3rd and 18, and Cooper's helmet needs adjusting. He has to get out. His foot came out or he went in the tent. This motherfucker, I can see him coming in the game and getting a sack. And everybody doing this, and we getting a punt and getting off the field. He's capable of doing that in flashes just from the raw kind of athlete he is. And he's violent. You can't teach that kind of violence, and that's the kind of violence you want from a linebacker. All right, so that's all I got on him, y'all. We about to open it up for y'all, get into the questions, just start talking to y'all. Again, man, just still enjoying this draft process, enjoying all these players. My mind is in overload. I'm only doing one of these players at a time. I don't even know some of the players. We drafted later on. I haven't even got into them yet. I'm still trying to do my due diligence just to find the things that I can find inside of certain players to why I think we picked them. Okay, so for him, in a nutshell, familiar with the 4.25, so he should be able to go in there and at least see something that's similar, you know, and his thing is he needs to be taught. He needs to be taught. I already told you, hey, one algebra teacher could be teaching algebra 1 and one right here could be teaching algebra 1. One just has a better way to make it relate to kids and their scholars that they learned it a certain way. This other teacher, oh, you're just going to do it my way or the highway. No, Halfley really seems like he's going to put everybody in their best position. They might just be using him as a wildfire. Whenever we blitz him from the weak side, they might just have him doing that, okay? Does need help getting off of blocks. What linebacker really doesn't? If you have a good offensive guard to tackle, when they come and get their hands on you, they are pretty much almost a person and a half bigger than you naturally. So that's tough. That's why big tackles, defensive ends starting to get drafted because they keep them off of the linebacker. So, you know, that's just a little bench pressing. I'm sure our new strength and conditioning coach, you know, you already seen him in the film. Y'all done seen him standing around. What did I tell you? I said the first person I see whenever I play some high-level ball, we didn't see the coaches till damn near training camp and all that shit started. Whenever we walk in during school, whatever, we just go visit the football field. And, you know, if you want to see the head coach, he in the office. But you always see the strength and conditioning coach working with people on the field, in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? So this guy going to get us all together. But I'm rambling at this point. Let me get into it with my boys, man. I know I got a lot of people in the building, man. Let's get this shit started. Shout out to my boy Zane, man. You already know how I go. Hey, man, we working overtime on this channel, but I don't mind, bro. Hey, this content, bro, it's special time, man. It's special time to be a Packer. It is draft time. It ain't like they do drafts every few months, right? You know, this is a time that's, you know, we should be as happy and as excited right now because we sure are going to be happy and excited when these dudes are on the field making plays and we cheering. I told you, see, we got it. It's a nice pick. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy Zane, man. Definitely. Kind of almost a carbon copy of Coop, man, the guy we got already, you know. Kind of, you know, similar to him. Got some of the same similarities. The tenaciousness and just the way that they attack upon tackling somebody is just very violent. The torque on the body and just kind of athletically, you know, kind of the same deal. He did run a 4.6 too. You know, it was a little slower than Coops, but still, bro. I mean, they both at the same position. Iron sharpens iron. It's going to be competition off the bat. You know, a lot of people saying, oh, Cooper, day one starter. I'm sure he heard that. But now, yeah, he heard it. But now he's going to be looking at this nigga and him, Tyron Hopper might be like, yo, it's fair game. And it does look like this coaching staff is going to give a fair shake to every position in this training camp battle coming up. Shout out to Packer Fan Iowa, man. What's up with you? Shout out to G-Pack, man. What the fuck is up? OG Dark Gable in the building. Hey, man, Dark Gable. Dark Gable like these picks, man. I've been hollering at him. He like what we've been doing. He like that we dipped into the safety. And we ain't got to deal with Simone Biles no more. Hey, now at this point, Rudy Ford, I love you, bro. But shit, you could go too, bro, now. Now that we done did all that. Shout out to my boy Fred. Hey, we got another one of your Georgia boys, man. Tell me about him. Tell me about him. Hey, classic. He actually, I'm not being biased. He had the best reaction of the whole draft. Everybody had a chance to get on the phone, cry, do what they did. His shit was the best reaction, bro. That shit got me hyped up. I watched that shit like 100 times. I ain't gonna lie either. I watched like 100 times too. Caleb Williams, him meeting Roman Dunze, and they was doing their little thing. I see y'all. Hey, we watching y'all. Okay, it ain't like we don't know what's going on. I know it seems like we ignore you, Bears, even the Lions to an extent in Minnesota. We don't ignore y'all. We just so comfortable in ourselves that we ain't got to acknowledge y'all. But I see what y'all doing out there, but we not worried about it at all. At all. Hey, man. Yo, at the end of the day, number one is competition. Number two, if we miss on one, we might hit on another one. We miss on him, we might hit on another one. We giving ourselves so many chances. And if all these dudes just work out, Lord help us. Or actually, Lord help them. Lord help the league, because they're going to be in trouble. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I'd rather wait till at least a year, you know what I'm saying? Because that'd be a good deal. See Reed in his second year, see Romeo and the leaders and all them in their third, We'll wait. But man, if you're just looking at just talent, you might be right. But again, bro, we done already had, starters, Zach Tom, Rasheed Walker, we done had some good ones in the past. I know it might be a what have you done for me lately kind of deal. We just seen this draft, so we hyped up, but I don't know. That is a question to ask. Which draft? The Romeo draft, the Jaden Reed draft, or this draft? Which was better, and who even knows if they have to be better? Last year's don't have to be better because we were attacking different things we needed. They could both just be just as good. This year, we needed the defenders, safeties, offensive linemen, got it. Last year, we needed wide receivers still. Why we didn't get one this year. We needed edge last year. Why we didn't get one this year. So, trust the process, trust Goop. Hey, you're right about that. And let's kind of say too, though, OG, Savage, we got to call a spade. He might have been used wrong. When we did put him in that safety kind of deal for a little bit, he was starting to grasp it. He only played a couple games in that, but you start to see he was starting to learn it. Then he gets hurt. And then safety gets hurt. And then when he comes back, he got to go back and play safety. I mean, he should have been slot, right? That's where Jacksonville's putting him immediately. They're like, oh, no, he's playing a slot for us. He ain't even going to be a safety over there. Nah, man, he ain't going to play no Mike, bro. He has a hard time with, Mike is a less of a job, and that's good for him. Play with your hair on fire, that's good for him. Less assignments. The Mike, you need to know a little bit more. Not saying he doesn't have the mental capacity, but no, all we know of him is a weak side linebacker, and it looks like you guys, I don't know, it looks like they're going to give Quay that chance. And he's pretty much the same size as, 6'2", 231, almost the same size as Coop. Coop should be around that too, if I can remember. So, shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to Dago. You already know, and Human Joey in the building. Yeah. And they're another, hey, we can respect colleges too, bro. Like colleges who put out certain decent product, certain situations. Yeah. So Mizzou, I ain't got no problem with Mizzou, man. And he went to Florida before that. So you got to give the respect of Florida's high school scouting or whatever. Florida produced a lot of good people. It didn't work out for him there. And that shows you guys too. Just because it ain't working out somewhere don't mean it don't. He was at Florida for 2 years. Didn't like what was going on. Didn't see what, ended up transferring, going to Mizzou and leading the team in all kind of stats. So that shows you right there, right now, that just because the motherfucker don't work in somebody else's system, again, we always say this analogy, you drive your car different than the way I drive mine. Okay. So, we might be able to help him more than anyone can think. It depends on the teacher. The good teachers are not the teachers who just teaches the whole class how to do shit. The good teachers who gets the 2 or 3 knuckleheads, who gets the class clown, who gets the pretty girl who thinks that she ain't got to do no work because the looks is going to work out for her. The good teacher is the one who teaches them motherfuckers in a way that they can learn and not be so boring and not think the other important things are out there. The kid who's too worried about the girls and all that. Like a good teacher is somebody that, given a certain subjective situation, that can teach better, not just going out, hey, this is the curriculum, all y'all learn the same way. No, Johnny over here might need to be talked to a little more. He might need you to an extra 10 minutes after class if you're willing to do so. Teacher, that's what a good teacher is. All right, so. Oh, it's going to be a problem, bro. And just say on the hunch, obviously they won't all be playing together, but just say some kind of play. You got Quay, Edge, not Edrian Cooper. You got Quay, Edrian Cooper, and this guy. And man, like again, if you guys look at them, how they attack and how violent they are, like that's what we have been needing at linebacker. It started with Quay. As soon as Quay came, I was happy. Okay. Other motherfuckers who drafted Quay wasn't too happy, but it's like, yo, look at what he could bring and look what he's doing now. Quay has done everything. Now, can he do more? Yes. Can he improve? Yes. But have we seen Quay lead the team in tackles? Yes. Have we seen him lead a game in tackles? Yes. Have we seen him strip sack a quarterback? Yes. Have we seen him take an interception to the house? Yes. What more from Quay's game do you think we need to see? Can he improve on other certain shit? Yes. Mentally, yes. But Jeff Hafley, Campanile, you know, that's up to them too. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes is raw. Y'all gonna see the big difference of coaching. Not only how bad Barry was, but you know, this is just a different level of coaching. As we like to say on this channel, Jeff Hafley is like a defensive LaFleur. Just the way he's open of thinking. The best idea is, you know, the best idea in the room. It ain't necessarily got to come from me. I will try certain shit out if you bring it to me and it makes sense. And when I teach you my system, not only am I going to tell you what you're doing, I'm going to tell you why, so you have a full understanding. That's the kind of coaching you need when you get these raw players who are a little rough around the edges, might need help in this and might need help in that. But, you know, there's just some guys who you just say, hey, go fucking get them. You know, fuck a game plan. Fuck. Hey, Lawrence Taylor admitted himself. I mean, he was sniffing lines before and at halftime. But he said everybody knew what they was doing. Everybody probably knew what I was doing, but I didn't. He said he didn't even know what he was doing. He just went off of instinct. Now, I'm sure coaching, Belichick, or whatever else used to help him and do all that. But in a nutshell, yes, dude used to do lines. He used to live a crazy life and go out there and just ball out, and it look instinctual. But it's easy to win a fight when the person you're fighting is already scared. You could literally see linemen when he's lined up over them, they just like this. They nervous, bro. They nervous. He is going to terrorize them. Not saying that Coop or this guy Hopper is LT. Not saying that. But what I'm saying is they kind of attack like them and just have the tenaciousness. That's not something you don't get. Blake Martinez, we love him to death. 20 tackles, all kind of tackles every game. But after he made a tackle, it just is a different story from when after Quay makes a tackle. Just the impact, just the you know, it's an attitude thing. You either want to lay niggas out or you don't. You just want to make the tackle, all right, good. Some dudes out there really want to hurt people. Not saying that, hey, we don't want no bounty gate over on 1265, but the way these dudes play is rough, bro. Rough, bro. They're rough. Hey, and I have an OG now as Quay. You know Quay. Y'all seen Quay? Let the wrong motherfucking doctor come on the field, get too close. Quay, nigga, back your ass up. And Devontae Heavy D Wyatt walk right up back behind Quay like, yeah, nigga, you heard what he said. Hey, that's how we rolling. Some people looked at that as bad. Oh, Quay lost his mind. We need that, bro. We need that. Definitely. And again, like I said, oh boy worked out pretty good for the Chiefs. Bolton, they came from the same deal, man. He was playing with them. They, you know, so hey, that's just like us getting the safety from Georgia. We done been in a pot already. We done got Stokes. We done got, Walker and Devontae Wyatt. Got another Georgia boy. Oh yeah. Shout out to my boy Zane, man. Hey, Zane whooping ass on that Madden, man. That boy Zane ain't no joke, man. Woo! Hey, I'm scared to play Zane now. Yeah. I forgot the number, but what did we get, y'all? 12? Or how many undrafted free agents we signed, y'all? We already signed like 10, 12. I forgot the number, but we signed a good amount. Might have been 16. Woo, that's tough. All right, so you got the wheels. That's 2 there. Quay, Isaiah, boom. I mean, 7 or 8, TR. 7 or 8. I'm thinking 8. You know what I'm saying? And then again, it's different because, we're considering Preston and them linemen now. Like, again, I don't know, bro, but we need a backup, right? Quay need a backup, which is probably McDuffie, right? And then it's interchangeable. So you're going to have edge, and then him as his backup. So I'll say 6. Possibly we'll see. But then again, like y'all said, special teams, bro. For sure, y'all heard the man. Hit the like button on Pac-Man. Let's run this thing up. Bonus edition, bonus coverage. I don't know. We might come on later tonight talk about somebody else. But again, I just want to give everybody their due diligence and respect for me to do a single individual video or live on set person, just so we can get a gist or know a little more about these people. Yes, TR is the man. Okay, hey, even better. I thought they was around the same size. Hey, you know how they do it. It's hard to determine what these guys be saying, man. Seriously. Some people, oh, he's lazy or he needs more effort. He need more effort, but he led the team in tackles. How much more? I mean, he had more effort than everybody on the team then, What you mean, like in the middle of all the mess and all the tackles and all that, or at middle linebacker? I don't know if they're gonna put him at Mike, man. It looked like a will. Yeah, it kind of looked like he forcing the issue, right? But again, from day one, he said he'll be happy if the Bears pick him. Look, he got Rome now. He got a receiver over there. Ain't no excuses now. He's supposed to be transcendent. He's supposed to be the man. That's why, I did kind of wish we got a few edges, but again, we'll get that next year, bro. Rashawn, LVN, Brenton Cox. Good news with JJ Ingabare. Clearly, it wasn't a torn, deal. So, he should be back faster. And he was ascending. He was getting better in his defense. JJ Ingabare was. He was starting to creep up and get him around a sack a game. Every other game, he'll get a sack, putting pressures on people. I called him Baby Zadarius, man. He wearing that 5'5" right, man. Don't sleep on JJ. Now, is he, 15, 20 sacks a year? No. But as far as the depth guy coming in right behind LVN and Rashawn, yes, I will take him. And we got to see what this Cox dude is about. Way more improved. Way more improved. Shout out to Carlos Baldwin, my boy, man, in the building, man. You called it live. We normally hit it up in the messages. For sure. Yeah, man. To me, it just seemed like Edge is like he can do all what Cooper do, but just a little better. I mean, Edge could do all what Hopper does, but just a little better. I mean, obviously, we picked him 2 picks ahead of him, so he's consistently better than him. But again, who's to not say with the teaching that's going on in Green Bay that their paths won't cross and Hopper ends up being a better one. We don't know, bro. We don't know, but good problem to have. And just like Gutekunst said, now talk about GMs keeping shit close to the, they don't want to give anything out. Goot pretty much told us all what he was going to do. So you got to trust the man at his word, right? He said we getting depth. We drafting for now and the future. And we want competition. He got all of that and then some. Man, this motherfucker already just signed some undrafted free agents. And I'm sure out of all those undrafted free agents, 1 or 2 of them motherfuckers gonna come in and we gonna be like, what's this dude? He need to be, hey, Goot just got an eye. That's why we took a shot yesterday and the day before. Let me know if we need to take one a day. We took a shot yesterday and the day before just for the great job that the scouts did. We giving them they love because come the season, we ain't gonna be thinking about no scouts. Come, training camp, we ain't gonna be thinking about no scouts. Come week 1, we ain't gonna be thinking about no scouts. Playoffs, we ain't never gonna think about the scouts ever until next season when it gets to the time again. So, we just gotta just be gracious and happy and grateful that the kind of, the way our whole shit is constructed, bro. A lot better than a lot of other teams, man. Oh, yeah. See, I mean, as much as, I like him because he went to USC, is transcended. Everybody says he's going to be and all that. I'm like, bro, it don't even matter. It starts at the top. When you go over there, they ain't got it all together yet, man. Are they getting better? Are they trying? Do we see a little difference in them trying? Yes. But I mean, is Eberflus really the guy? Can he handle all that? Hey, you can eat popcorn next to LaFleur all you want. You can talk to him, be his friend all you want. You cannot compare to the great. Yes, I said it. The great MLF. Ain't nobody started better than him as far as coaching in the career. Nobody, man. Elite company. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Goot did a lot of cooking. And then again, hey, anytime you mention a mock, anytime you mention a mock draft, I'm going to mention Packers Kingdom, man. Shout out to Taylor Bell, man. Packers Kingdom holding it down, man. Gave us our mock draft. Couple guys in that draft he picked and we picked them. He sent me mock drafts that y'all didn't even get. And a lot of the players that we picked were in a lot of Taylor's mock drafts. He nailed a lot of them. Okay, so y'all know me. I ain't a draft kind of nigga, but whenever, I need some assistance, you already know where I'm going. So shout out to Packers Kingdom, man. Love Jones in the building. What's good with you, man? Yeah, for sure. I thought we was going to grab one edge. I thought we would get one. You know what I'm saying? One just, feel me, big boy or something. No, we said we good. I don't know if Ingabare kind of helped. Again, how much have we been hearing about Brenton Cox? I think I've heard more about Brenton Cox than I've seen him. So clearly he's something, right? And, let's see how it goes. And I'm sorry. This guy today we're talking about and Cooper are kind of de facto edge rushers. Yes, they are. They are kind of de facto edge rushers. They can definitely rush the edge, bro, from the linebacker spot or right around the line of scrimmage. So, that ain't the only way. And again, Lucas Van Ness, we use a premium pick on you, boy. Now it's time for you to really show what's up. Bang Gary, parts of the season we get Rashawn Gary, parts of the season we get Bang Gary. If we could just get Bane for 80% of the season, I know Rashawn going to come out. You're going to get tired. You're going to get washed away sometimes, but we need you. We need Rashawn to, am I crazy to say that he could get 20 sacks in a season? That ain't nothing no more. Motherfuckers be out there just Myles Garrett, even Aaron Donald damn near get 20 sacks. You feel me? Like, yo, can we get that, Rashawn? Can we get an 18 to 20 sack year? That's dominant. Now, he can do it. He just got to stay healthy. And he got a lot of help now. They can't just zero in on Rashawn. They're going to mix it up so much, man. It's going to be crazy. And they're going to have their hands in the dirt. It's going to be a whole new look at defense, boy. If these linebackers catch on like they should, man, catch on early and Quay come out on fire. Now, Quay, Quay can't come as the same Quay. And that's another thing. A lot of these people, y'all think they just going to come as they were last year? No, they're going to have to get better in some sort of way. Every year you in the league, you learn more. Quay's still relatively young. A lot of these dudes young. They still trying to figure their way out in the league, bro. So now less shit is going to be important in a meeting, stuff like that. They're going to be more used to it and all that. Now they could just really focus on ball, bro. Hey, I wouldn't complain about that at all. That boy Wicks, watch out for Wicks too next year. Yeah, that's the thing, OG. As soon as I seen that, I said, all right, my boy Rudy ain't coming back. And it's all good, bro, as long as we did something to replace what he could do. Now, I said bring Rudy Ford back because, I think he had a little upside. But these guys, I'm going to be honest, like they got a little more upside than Rudy had. We seen the whole Rudy show. Not really because of Joe Barry, but we seen what he's capable of. Good player, but you got to think that Bullard, you got to think that it's still names I got to get to. The nigga who wear different hair colors, Depot, whatever. We got to get Oladipo. We got to get into all the people. We are. Yeah. Again, hey, SC down the street, bro. We ain't, I ain't hate. I'm a SC fan. I go to games all the time. But it's he can do good all he want, bro. You seen Justin Fields? He wasn't so bad. I mean, you don't throw. What did Justin Fields throw for like 50 touchdowns in college? Like, you don't just do that for no reason. Or it was some Ohio State quarterback did that shit. But yeah, man, it ain't even Caleb. It ain't even nothing he could do about it. It's just the structure around them, bro. Them dudes don't know how to properly run and conduct a football team. They just don't know how to do that in Chicago yet. They just still haven't figured it out yet. They just figured out how to draft a quarterback, and we don't even know if they did that or not. But Jordan Love's the best quarterback in the division. Definitely. And listen, I don't know, Love Jones. Swag Daddy wasn't no bust. Swag Daddy did his thing, bro. And not only that, he went over to Detroit, led the league in touchdowns, went over to New Orleans. Swag Daddy a good player, bro. I mean, I don't think we missed on one. We got both of them. We knocked it out the park with Aaron Jones and Swag Daddy. We nailed it. We nailed it. We didn't knock it out the park with Swag Daddy, but them two was a good tandem too. And Jamal has done this thing for us a few times where he had to be getting the bulk of the carries. So that was I'd rather have that situation. You know what I'm saying? Where they both work out. So we have that possibility, man. Hey, listen. I don't see him lighting the light. I don't see him just lighting it up on fire. Now, you got to say that they are equipped to the receiving core they have. They got past, present, and future. They got Keenan Allen. He's like the past guy, right? He's still great, still good. Then they got the present and DJ Moore. And now they got the future in Rome, okay? And they got the quarterback. Like, they trying to set themselves up. But y'all going to have to deal with Quay. Y'all going to have to deal with Edge. Ooh, it's going down. It's going down, bro. Hey, we finally, one thing we always lacked was we ain't had no linebacker core like San Francisco. Imagine we got a linebacker core like them. Hello, we almost there. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we have a Fred Warner type at all, right? But just a combination of guys, bro. This is going to be the best combination of linebackers we had too. We didn't have Nick Barnett days, right? AJ Hawk days, certain days a good linebacker play. But I'm talking about a whole group of guys, man. It looks like we're on the cusp of one of those for the first time. Quay, Edge, and fucking Bolton. I mean, not Bolton. Hopper. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Make sure Reed, you give him the Packers chemistry. He get 3 of them. Hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna get into that maybe later. We'll see. We should be able to. Yeah, you're right about that. Hey, it could go either way though. It depends on their situation. It's all subjective, OG, because you can have a bitch like she got married when she was 18. Hubby was there, the whole time or whatever. They was together 20 years. He still couldn't get his shit together. So she finally leave him. She a hot ass 40. She a ready to go 40. Then you got the ones that just be wore out. I mean, it's all subjective, yeah. But shit, some of them, shit. I know some 50s that'll put it on you crazy. Yes, it's just Dark Gable. It's just a overall difference in just raw speed, talent, and ability that's going to be on the field. Fuck the playbook. Fuck if they can, get it all together. But once that ball is snapped, we got some guys, man. So that's really going to help us. Yeah, me too. And then, bro, niggas was scared, bro. When he lined up over them, you can really tell they were scared, man. And he was a shark. He sensed it. Bro, a linebacker, though. He was a little bigger, but bro used to handle tackles. He used to handle tight ends like nothing. Running back, please. And, hey, just to give us a little credit, if you ask the man himself, Lawrence Taylor, who's the best player to ever play in NFL in defense, he going to tell you the minister of defense, Reggie White. Okay, so that's what he gonna say. I heard him say it with his own mouth. So as good as he is, and we talking about he the best, Bill Belichick talking about he the best player he ever coached. Well, that's because you didn't coach Reggie White, bro. It's just historic, those club moves that he made, sending 350-pound linemen flying. I'm like, what a flop. But that wasn't a flop. He get them at the right angle, uses their leverage against themselves and just send them flying, man. It was a great sight to see. Rashawn did that in the divisional against San Francisco when we lost 10-13. He did that Reggie White club and got him a sack. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Crazy. He will, bro. I was wondering. I'm like, I just like Quay. You got the capacity. You a hothead. Like we need you focusing because he's the one after the play still scrapping. He's one of them hotheads. So I'm like, bro, as the mic, bro, you need to be the one who's calming the hotheads down. You can still be crazy yourself, but you got to make sure everybody know where they at. And you wearing the dot for a reason. You got to relay the message. So, hey. They know better than us. Halfley already probably seen him. Like, oh, yeah, he's going to be the mic. So we'll see. Hell yeah. Shout out to my boy Joe. But Joe, what about the elephant in the room, man? What we going to do about Anders, man? Everybody, what we going to do about Anders? Oh, yeah. Oladapo looks like a definite special teams dude, too. You damn right about that. You damn right about that. And they will be over there. And, yeah, let's give a shout out to Eric Wilson, too. Holding it down, man. He holds it down on special teams. Tyler Davis, too. Definitely. Right. You're right. And that does change it, right. You're right, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're going to be considered linemen now. So you're right, man. You're right. So edge ain't what it used to be in this defense, for sure. You're right. And we already got the big boys, man. We got the big boys. Carl Brooks, Kobe Wooden. Okay, y'all don't know them yet. Y'all going to start knowing their names a lot more, okay? Heavy D, Devontae Wyatt, and I'm on his ass this year. I need to see baby Warren Sapp. I need to see him do something this year. Okay, so I'm on his ass, but we got a nice little rotation, man. Carl Brooks, bro, we got a nice little rotation with the big boys down there, man. So TJ Slayton, right. He'll be the only one because I'm cool with Hardball. He will be the only one. Hey, again, I always say it. Whenever anybody mentions mock drafts or anything like that, Taylor Bell, Packers Kingdom is where you need to go. Shout out to Packers Kingdom, man. Y'all see him enough on my shit. Go holler at him, man. Go see what he doing over there. He has to, bro. I ain't gonna go bust yet, but it's getting close. It's getting close. All right, there it is. I needed that. I just knew Ohio State quarterback. I was even about to say the other nigga. What happened to him too? Who the other one? The big boy quarterback they just had. Whatever. I ain't even gonna get to doing that. Well, see, look, I'm not there yet. Shout out to miscellaneous, etc. I am not there yet, man. I'm still in overload. I got as I'm giving you these videos, that's the due diligence that I'm doing on each player. So I'm not even there yet. But I am going to be excited to talk about them. But I can't even get to talking about. I don't want to get the line. I don't know nothing about them, So we're gonna keep them coming. We're gonna keep them coming at a rate that I can do it at. But once I get upon him, bro, hopefully you there when I do talk about him. Hopefully you see the thumbnail earlier enough, and I'll give you my synopsis on that. But the way you're talking about him, hey, we'll see. I'm excited. That's a name now that I'm excited to look at, and it looks cool. Kalen King, hopefully better than the last King we got. But no, we ain't gonna go there. But yeah, shout out to miscellaneous, man. Good to see you for sure. Yes, and then this is a thing, bro, where I think, hey, NFL's monkey see, monkey do. Normally, when a Super Bowl champion wins the Super Bowl, other teams look at their path and how they got there over the couple years and then try to use that as a blueprint. You're going to see more people. Now we're in the days of no. We want to see motherfuckers start year one. Soon as we draft a player, we want them to be an all-pro the first year. Atlanta probably like, listen, we got Kirk. We just paid him. Let's draft this dude. And Kurt ain't going listen, you have a ceiling with Kurt, okay? He ain't gonna go do nothing. But I mean, I guess that would be a nice and decent vet for this guy. If Penix is really the man, you need a vet to learn from. Kurt is a good enough vet. The vet don't always have to be a Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers was and like Favre was to Rodgers, even though Favre didn't help Rodgers like Rodgers helped Love. But I can't be mad at that. Especially with their time frame, it ain't like they're gonna be winning anytime soon. So I'm not mad at that either. But people crazy. They all about now, but that's why they franchises ain't winning. So, the Falcons might be all right after this. And listen, after the Super Bowl, bro, it just seems like, sorry to say it, I don't want to say that put a curse on them, but it just seems like Ain't nothing right over there. It just seemed like I don't even see them, man, as being a prominent team, bro, for a while. Oh yeah, and them Brims don't be playing, man. Uh, I'll be over there in the Brims a little good amount. They cool. Yeah. Uh, I'm sitting at the hospital. You already know how that go. For real. Hey, one of the best, bro. One of the best. One of my favorite, Taylor Bell, since we talking about the draft, this was like during last year's draft process. He was like, man, we should just draft two Reggie Whites. I'm like, oh man, that'd be great. You can't even draft we ain't seen a Reggie White since Reggie White, man. We ain't seen nothing like that, bro. And it's crazy that we haven't. Now we got some good guys out there, JJ Watt, guys who, okay. But that Reggie White was something else, man. Oh, he broke that bitch in half, bro. Hey, even him, he the one who called for the ambulance. Soon as LT, he probably heard it and all that. He probably heard soon as he got up, he like, hey y'all, come on. Broke it in half. He better. Oh wait, hey, that's a little rangy there. That's a long one there. Yeah, and look, he got Mike Daniels energy, but he's way better than Mike Daniels other than talking shit. I was about to say, like, Carl Brooks is better than Mike Daniels really all over the place. And you guys are going to see that. And, I can't wait for him to get his shine. He could be a dark horse, bro. Hey, it ain't got to be. And then, man, we ain't even talk about Kenny Clark, bro. And hello, you guys. I mean, it didn't happen, right? I don't know if it's still not too late, but Kenny Clark did not get traded, y'all. They kept talking, oh, they got to pay love. Well, he ain't get traded yet, man. So, we looking for Big KC to come in there and do his thing this year, too. Oh, okay, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I think Amari was just used differently, bro. We could have used him a better way, bro. No reason at all he should have been returning kicks. And I thought he would have been like Cobb 2.0. I thought he could be a decent slot. You know what I'm saying? But still, he was limited anyway. Yeah, bro. Again, and then they did LaFleur wrong. They asking him a general question. Yeah, he just like, man, I prayed for he kicked. I do too, bro. Oh, get mad at LaFleur for being honest. Hell yeah, did we all pray before that motherfucker took a kick? Lord have mercy. Okay, I ain't on him yet, bro. I ain't on him yet. Literally, when I'm busting these videos out on you, that's why I'm doing all my research on this one person, bro. I'm just trying to get everybody, bro. But I want to do a little. I don't just want to, I'll be looking for a good amount, just looking for shit in they little games and just stuff I see, man. So I'm gonna get to everybody. Trust me, we got a whole summer and all. I'm going to get to everybody. So just look out for the thumbnail. I mean, whoever y'all see on there, I'm gonna get on. But I don't know enough about a lot of these people. I'm still learning about. It's a process, y'all. It's a process, bro. I'm trying to spread it out to shit so I can be cool mentally too. I'm burnt out. I'm just looking. I cut the draft off the other day. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing a screen. But we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it all. We're gonna talk about everybody. Right. Hey, sometimes names carry a certain energy, man. Yeah. I wouldn't even say insurance, bro. We know what Kirk is gonna bring to the table. He only gonna get you to a certain point. Kirk, the most he gonna do, he probably could get you a playoff berth and get knocked out. The maximum he'll ever do is win the wild card game. Like, they are not doing nothing over there with Kirk. We seen Captain Kirk, especially in primetime games, which he probably won't have a many over there, so he might even be better. I mean, listen, decent, good quarterback, but he ain't a game changer at all. Oh yeah, that was, I kind of felt that way when Charles Woodson went back over there. I'm like, man, you should have just stayed, bro. Why you go back over there? And he was balling over there still. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Underrated for me, bro. I always like Nick Barnett. That motherfucker was good, bro. I love me some Nick Barnett, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Listen, that motherfucker could do everything, bro. Seriously. Again, it's just a sample size. You know, he didn't start that many games. So again, he was back there with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't start many games. But what we do see in the numbers, dude is explosive, bro. I think we got somebody there. He might could potentially replace Jacobs. Jacobs might just run this little 4-year deal out, or if that, we might cut him after 3. You never know. You know how we operate. We'll see. Especially after 2 rings. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Listen, I was kind of thinking, I'm like, that's center just for depth. But shit, they're going to give him a shot. They're going to give him a shot. Seems like this coaching staff is going to give everybody a fair shot. And that's all we can ask for. So, these dudes is going to line up next to each other. The coaches are going to evaluate and see who's going to help the team the most. And that's just how it is. There's going to be no favoritism, new coaching staff on defense. So these guys have the same learning curve. So this is a great time. And then again, why not get all of those safeties? Let's see which one picks up the defense the quickest. You got some who might be athletically there, but this one nigga, this defense, I got it. I got it mentally and a little bit athletically. Like, you never know, bro. Oladipo, whatever the nigga name is, might be starting. No, I ain't gonna go that far, but shit. He could be on special teams. But again, he was a lot of people draft crush. He's a guy who's, again, you've seen the length he has. So again, I haven't even got on him yet. I've seen a little bit of him though. So, as I'm putting these dudes out, like I am not doing any more studying on nobody else. I just focus all on them. So we're gonna catch everybody again, bro. We got a whole summer, whole week, and we're gonna get all this done. But I want to get it done early because it's so many players, y'all. And on that note, we're gonna get out of here. Y'all be on the lookout for the next one. I don't know when it's gonna be, but we got to knock out all these players, man. But that's what I think about this guy. Project player, yes. But does he have upside? Yes. Can he come in and make plays on the field this year? Yes. Okay. Even as a project player. Even though Rashawn was a project player, he still got 3 or 4 sacks, right? Hey, we don't need you to do nothing. Just get your confidence and learn the game, bro. That's what we need him to do right now. Right, right, right. Yeah, right, for sure. We ain't even talking about him. He just sitting there like, y'all forgot about me. So, we got to think about him too. But until the next one, y'all, we're going to break down every fucking body. Shout out to my boy Joe. Dark Gable OG came through the building today. Carlos Baldwin caught the live today. See, and then this is another thing. Shout out to the homie and Human Joy. Shout out to Dago, man. Bix19. But I want to do this stuff at a different time too, right? So I could catch some of my other people. I got my Waking Packers morning people loving to death, but some motherfuckers just don't be available. Some people be working. So it's cool to catch y'all and talk to y'all at different times. So yeah, man, shout out to my boy Carlos Baldwin. Shout out always to the homie, Angry Casual Fan, man. Zane Strong for sure. TR, shout out to CL Freeman. What's up with you, man? Love Jones, thanks for coming through. Miscellaneous. Hey, I'm going to get back with you. Miscellaneous. Kaylin King, hey, when you see the thumbnail, you're going to know exactly how I feel. I don't know enough information yet. I'm trying to do these dudes one at a time, on top of work, on top of all this other shit. So please work with me. But thanks for coming through. Good to see you and good to catch you on the live. Of course, TR. Shout out to Packers Kingdom. Make sure I got everybody packed house, y'all. Love Jones. Make sure I got everybody. I'm going to watch a little playoffs too. Lakers got to win. My nigga Freddie Roper, G-Pack, Packer fan Iowa, got everybody. So I'm out of here. See y'all on the next one, man. We got a lot more people to talk about. So, be ready for it.